Hello and welcome ULEAD participants. My name is Adam Englander. I'm the head of school at HALB, Hebrew Academy of Long Beach in Woodmere, New York, and I am so excited to learn with you and get into this module on school culture. So for a little background, I've always been fascinated with this topic. In particular, I've always been interested in why does one company seem to succeed and another doesn't seem to succeed. And I'm talking about when they're doing the same thing, they're in the same area, they have access to the same resources. What gives one company the edge over the other? And in this case, let's talk about schools. What really gives one school the edge? Why does one school have a reputation where everyone wants to be, everyone wants to work, and not just because it sounds good, but they actually have tremendous outcomes. Everyone knows the students perform really well and are successful, even once they leave the school. And another school down the block, similar access to resources, similar community. There's just no reason why they also shouldn't be as successful, yet for some reason, they're not. And chances are if you've worked in more than one school, you know that some schools, even though in so many ways they're the same in curriculum and building and even similar parent bodies, yet they just feel different. And they feel different in a way that really impacts everything that goes on in the school. That's school culture. School culture, and really every organization has its own unique culture, but it is, in my opinion, and I think research will substantiate it, it is really the defining factor when it comes to the difference between a school that is truly successful, a school that is truly great. The question is, how does one get to a school that has a great culture? Does that happen overnight? Does it have to only come from the leadership? How impactful is the leadership? These questions and more are going to be the kinds of questions that we're going to dive into here in this module. So we're going to look into what even is school culture? How do you define it? Can you define it? What does it look like? Is it visible? Is it easy to describe? We're going to get into that. We're also going to examine how each and every one of us, each and every one of you, can impact the school culture in a very positive and meaningful way. Doesn't matter what your job title is, you can make a difference. We're also going to hopefully inspire ourselves to not just know about it and know how we can impact it, but want to do it. We need to be excited about impacting our school cultures in positive ways because that's ultimately going to make all the difference in our schools, and it's going to help our children that we care about so much in amazing ways. This topic, I think, is always important, but I think it's even more important in the climate in which we are right now, where we're talking about teacher shortages, a teacher crisis. If we want to keep teachers and faculty in general in our school, in our buildings, wanting to come to us, being part of this profession, we have to have schools that have really exciting and positive cultures, places where they really want to work and grow. We can all make it happen. I'm looking forward to learning with you together. Please don't be shy to reach out to me for any reason.